So, I've been following the news and development of Honkai Star Rails for a while now. And lucky for me, hoyoverse actually gave me the access to the game's second closed beta test. And with the chance that has been given to me, I will bring to you guys coverage and explanation around the contents that are available on the beta test as an archive, because not everyone got the same chance as me, and I want you guys to also follow along on our trailblazing journey. And remember, this is the closed beta test of the game, and everything that I will be covering is subject to change in the future product of the game. Without further ado, I present to you Simulated Universe. So, what is Simulated Universe? Simulated Universe is the weekly content that the game has to offer. It revolves around a system that is similar to a roguelite game, but it's not going to be as harsh as a true roguelite games. That means if you die, you will still respawn at the start of the floor. Speaking about floors, the game mode consists of 4 floors, the 4th floor being the boss fight. Before we get into the ins and outs of the game mode, let's talk about the rewards that it gives. By clearing the game mode, you will receive 2 kinds of currency. The currency being Herta Bond and Herta Collector Coin. The Herta Bonds are used for buying items in the Herta store that will reset weekly. And the Herta Collector Coin will be used for pulling on the coin gacha machine. Sick name, I know. This gacha machine will allow you to get materials for character upgrades, but you can also choose which materials that you want to be rated up. The game mode also has a weekly goals or quests that you can complete in order to get some juicy rewards. Now that you know what you're gaining from this game mode, let's talk about the gameplay. There's 2 modes that's available in the simulated universe, the exploration mode and the challenge mode. For now, let's focus on the exploration mode first. The exploration mode is the only mode you can access early on, since the challenge mode are only available when you already clear the exploration mode for at least once. Before you enter the exploration mode, you are allowed to choose 3 of your own characters to be deployed. Later on, you can deploy more characters that you have by interacting with these red shards. There is also something called the Aeon's Blessing. These blessings are an active force that is helping you in the fight, very much like a character. Aeon Blessings will be leveled up by defeating enemies, and it will also rotate weekly. So every week we will get a new Aeon Blessing. The unique thing about Aeon Blessing is that it won't reset even if you quit the simulated world, so just by playing, you will naturally get stronger and be able to finish the simulated world. The exploration mode has 4 floors that you need to explore, being more difficult as you progress further up the floor. Remember when I said that Simulated Universe is like a roguelite? Simulated Universe has a buffs that you can get that's called Blessing. These blessings will help your team until the last floor of the Simulated Universe. So, how do you get these blessings? There's currently 3 ways for you to get blessed. The first one being defeating enemies. After you defeat an enemies, you will be given 2 options of blessing that you can choose, sometimes even 3. Second is by talking to NPC that you will meet randomly in your journey. These characters are going to give you 3 options, and among those 3 options usually is a blessings. Third is using codes that you get mostly by defeating enemies and from curio, but we will talk about curio later. These codes can be translated in these machines right here, and each codes have different chance of success to give you blessings, and also chance to give you a rare blessings. But what if you fail to translate the codes? Then, the codes will be transformed into a cosmic fragments. Other than failing code translations, there are also 2 other ways of getting these cosmic fragments right here. The first one is the same random NPC that I mentioned previously, and again, defeating enemies will also grant you cosmic fragments. Cosmic fragments are used for 2 purposes: to reset your blessing options when you get from defeating enemies, and to buy curio from Herta. After you clear a floor, you will be transported to a resting area where you can exit the simulated universe and save your progress or to continue to the next floor. In this resting floor lies Herta. She sells curio and items that will help you on your next floor. Unlike blessings, curio doesn't only help your combat capabilities. Instead, it gives a lot more range of options that helps you in various ways in your simulated universe journey, ranging from giving you codes, giving you a chance of encountering rare monsters and also buffs that relies on Aeon's Blessings. That is all for the exploration mode. After you clear the exploration mode, you are now eligible to enter the challenge mode with the teams that you used on the exploration mode. So, the characters that you get to use in the challenge mode are the 3 characters that you choose the first time you enter the exploration mode, and the characters that you pick by interacting with the red shards. All of these blessings are carried on into the challenge mode, so you will still get all of the buffs that you get from the exploration mode. The challenge mode is a boss fight where you need to score as high as possible by clearing objectives that is given to you. In this case, I will get points by defeating Automaton Hounds, Beetle, and Direwolf. You don't need to win the battle in order to get your score, but victory does give you a bonus score. These scores are used to clear the weekly challenges, and you get rewards based on your points. If you don't like the teams or blessings that you get on the first exploration mode, you can enter it again after you clear the first exploration and make a separate save file up to 3 save files. This way, you can have 3 teams to choose for your challenge modes. And with that, I think I have covered most of the bases that the simulated universe has to offer. If you like my content, please hit the like and subscribe button. This is Halbent. Goodbye, have a nice day, and keep playing gacha games.